For all the latest updates, subscribe to News9.
Hello and welcome to News9 Digital. I'm Ashish Parekh. And the topic that we'll be talking about today is a green sand that has the ability to withhold trillions of tons of carbon dioxide into a rock. Yes, you heard that right. This is going to be a revolutionary process in case this actually happens. But before we start talking about that, let's just talk about what the process is, what is the topic all about, and why are we talking about this today? Well, as you all know, carbon dioxide is one of the most important constituents of Earth's atmosphere and is also one of the most important greenhouse gases. Countries across the world have been spending billions of dollars every year to keep their carbon dioxide emissions in check, but have fallen short of this and end up spending a lot of money for no results. But then nature by itself has been doing this for billions of years through a process known as the carbonate silicate cycle, and in fact, believe it or not, 99.9% of carbon dioxide on Earth is stored in rocks. Now this project has been named Project Vesta, but before we start talking about that, let's talk about the entire process. Now in this process, a green volcanic mineral known as olivine is ground down to the size of small sand particles, and then this is spread across a beach. Now when the waves hit these minerals, they further undergo some sort of a reaction, and the actual chemical reaction is accelerated, and that actually ends up pulling the greenhouse gas, that is carbon dioxide, out of air and locks it up into shells and skeletons of mollusks and corals. Now this makes sure that CO2 is locked, and the entire chemical reaction frees up hydrogen and oxygen in water to pull out more carbon dioxide out of the air. Meanwhile, as corals and mollusks die, their remains settle onto the ocean floor and form layers of limestone and other similar rock types. Now, the carbon remains that are locked up in these particles, these rocks, for hundreds and millions of years, stay there until they are released again through some sort of volcanic activity. This natural mechanism draws down to at least half a metric ton of carbon dioxide annually. But this is not the solution. The problem begins where we are pumping out around 35 billion tons of carbon dioxide every year, and that is a massive amount. But then, having said that, are these processes useful? Is this process efficient, and is this worth giving a shot? Well, research and lab simulations have found that these waves will significantly accelerate the breakdown of olivine present in the rock. Is this process worth it, and is this cost efficient? Well, some researchers have found that this process would be extremely costly and energy intensive, and that means that this could produce significant emissions on its own compared to what it would hold or capture. Now an experiment in this regard is likely to take place for a year or two, and ultimately the entire team hopes that they will be able to produce the data that demonstrates how rapidly this process works, how rapidly it captures CO2, and how efficient it is, and also it could also verify the additional carbon dioxide uptake. All of these findings will again be used to refine scientific models and make sure that this entire procedure, this entire green sand that we're talking about, whether it is useful or not, all of this will be determined. So what do you think? Do you think any such process would actually help us limit our carbon dioxide emissions or cut down the amount of carbon dioxide that is there in the atmosphere? Or do we need to think of afforestation and other such convenient methods that we are already following? Make sure you leave behind your comment in the comment section below, and also do not forget to like, share and subscribe to News9. Thanks for watching.